Magandang oras mga katiyats. Ito yung sinasabi kong recorded video sa US Congress kung saan nagsasalita si FM tungkol sa kanyang mga ginto na ikinalat niya sa iba't ibang bangko sa buong mundo at ganun din sa Pilipinas. At dahil sa medyo matanda na siya dito, ay hindi niya maalala ang mga eksaktong lugar pero kompleto siya ng papeles. At hinabilin niya kay Bongbong Marcos ang iba, hindi lahat, ng lugar kung saan nakalagay. Mga bangko man yun o mga lugar na pinagbaunan muli ay narito sa bidyong ito. Kaya atin panoorin kasi ito'y 1 in a million video boses ni FM na ini-interview siya ng mga Amerikano sa US Congress. So umpisahan na natin ang bidyong ito.
Ang video na inyong mapapanood ay isang eksena sa US Congress kung saan isa umanong recorded conversation kay Pangulong Marcos tungkol sa kanyang mga gold ang ipinarinig sa kanilang session. Sa alleged conversation na ito kay Pangulong Marcos, kanyang sinabi umano na inayos niya na ang lahat kung sakaling may anumang mangyayari sa kanya o bago siya mamatay. Sinabi niya rin daw dito na walang nakakaalam kung gaano karami ang mga gold na ito na kanyang naipon na nakakalat sa iba't ibang mga bangko at lugar hindi lang sa Pilipinas kundi sa buong mundo. Ayon pa sa recorded conversation na ito, sinabi umano ni Pangulong Marcos na si Bongbong Marcos ang kanyang itinalagang mamahalan ng mga ito dahil alam ni BBM ang ilang parte ng mga gold investments na ito. Panoorin ang video mula umpisa hanggang matapos.
There were advances made to us. We didn't sell our book. I don't want to know about that. Well, anyway, everybody knows. Yeah, but now they're going to trace the gold accounts and find out where you're keeping the gold. That's another thing we're worried about. Okay. So what really happened is that most of this gold was sold and there was something left. No. But because the gold prices are moving up, allow the government of Sarawak refuse to finalize the contract. Who's the governor of the Comoros? Central Bank. The central bank of the Philippines? Oh yes, I put it through him. So we did not do anything illegal. But he's going to say it's your money. It is my money, but I borrowed it from these people who were buying people. They wanted first chance to buy it. And I said, all right, but we cannot agree on the price. Is he still in the central bank over there? He's dead. Yeah. The dead man can't talk. But we have the papers showing that he was authorized. And they allege it. Are they going to challenge the papers authenticity? They cannot because they even submitted it. You remember the picture you wanted to get with when you were talking about the veterans' gold that you own, and the mail was going to give you a picture so nobody could have a question that it was yours or something or signed certificate? Isn't that dangerous to do that now? Well, no. What I want to do is get the old receipts. And how can you get them? They're probably in Manila. You're not going to get them. You're trusting too many people is what I'm saying. No. These are people who I did not choose. I was the source of the gold for the land of veterans. We have gold, jewelry, you name it, silver, tungsten.
You were their leader.
Yeah, and they were turning into outlaws because there was no bounty, there were no agency, there was no medical service, there was no education. So I had to come here to the United States and work with them, and we got it. But in the meantime, it took 2-3 years to pay them, and they were turning into outlaws. And they were the job of the entire Philippines.
Weren't you entitled to keep the gold? I mean, wasn't it your gold?
Yeah.
You are, didn't you?
No. We organized the operation. Most of it was mine. Didn't go because they found that we were the ones who found it. For this son of a gun away. You remember there's somebody who filed an intervention in the Rico, California, saying that I stole the golden Buddha from him, and the other gold, treasure of the master. Can he prove it? Can he prove it? That's what I asked him. If you can prove it, why don't you and I do? And he can't prove it. And he said, you son of a gun, you took him and it was not the two girls. You know, the one that you got to go was not from you. And he said, all right, not from me, but from my principal. Okay, he said, where's Mr. Morgan? He said, why didn't you know now it's yours? Because we don't know where it is. But they'll trace it to you. And they'll trace it to you and they'll attach it. But it is yours. I mean, you told it it's your gold. So I wanted to tell you that we can easily pay off the bit and pay it back. Of course. I got that box sorted up. He told me 400 tons or 4,000 tons. 1,000 tons. You know how much that is? It's $500 an ounce. 1,000 tons is 2 million pounds. That's a couple billion. They're off. Today it's $4.90 an ounce. May 22nd, $4.90 an ounce. I saw it on the television. Or yesterday. I'm telling you. 1,000 tons or 1,000 pounds? Tons? Yeah, I can separate things. Well, good. Keep it separate because if you put it all together, they find one, you're out. They're going to get it all from you. I know. They don't even know where they are. You don't want to know? I don't want to know. Sure. That's their number one concern. They're not going to give up until they find that cash, or whatever you got, that hidden gold. Why, as smart as you are, why did you leave in the Philippines? You had more foresight than that. Well, I don't want to know. Seriously, don't get me involved. But what I'm saying is, somebody knows, and how do you know they're not going to turn on you? Doesn't that bother you? Doesn't that bother you? Somebody over there knows? Let's say they made somebody a deal. His $40 billion worth of gold will give you 1% of it. But he knows how much this time. I'm telling you. I'm the only one that knows? Well, then don't tell anybody else. Your wife knows. She doesn't know. Well, I hope you tell somebody else in case God forbid something happens to you in your other situation. You won't have to forfeit $40 billion. They've already paid it. Paid the rate. You did that to help me out. Okay. And life is
Ito, dito na party sinasabi ni FM na my son knows a part of it. Kaya ito yung si Bongbong. Ang sinabihan niya kung saan naka-invest na mga bangko ang mga gold at pera na yan na bininta niya pala ang karamihan sa ginto. Kaya ang natirang gold bars ay hindi na ganun karami. Pero marami pa rin, sabi niya. Meron na merong na-mention na Licaros at Balao. Sa palagay ko mga Pilipino 'yon na kanyang kasama sa pagbenta o sa pagbili. Basta transaksyon, yung dalawang 'yon. Kaya totoo man ito, hindi, ito'y sa Congress, sa US Congress ito. At merong sinabi doon na bibigyan ng US Congress ng 1% si Marcos sa lahat ng ginto kapag sabihin niya kung nasaan yun. Ang liit-liit naman 1% lang. Kaya tama ang sinabi ng iba na nasa makapangyarihang kamay na ang mga ginto na ito. Kaya hindi na siya mai-release. Hindi na mai-release yung sinabing last will and testament ng FM. Kasi nasa makapangyarihang kamay na nga. Makapangyarihang kamay ang mga gintong ito. Okay, tapusin na natin ang video.
That is why I wanted my son to leave this, because he knows part of it. Wrong, you mean? Yeah, I know that's wrong. Too high strong. Sympathics. So I can just let me forget about it.
Well, if I could sum up what I think we've just heard, Mr. Marcos indicates that he has 1,000 tons of gold hidden in the Philippines, and that not even he knows where all of it is stored, He claims that his wife, Imelda, does not know where the gold is, but that his son, Bong Bong, knows where some of it is. Is that correct?
That's correct, with one exception. I had a meeting with Imelda Marcos after my meeting, and I believe it was March 19th. We drove to a restaurant, and she did not tell the president where she was going. She said she was going to tell him she was going shopping and asked me if I would meet her at a restaurant. I did. And we went into the back of the restaurant with the security up front, her security, her drivers. And she talked lamentingly about the gold. She said, you know, we have a lot of, this is before any of this ever was discussed, months before, obviously. You know, we have a lot of gold that we left behind, and she was very upset about that.
Oh, so yun ang natatanging boses na recorded sa conversation ni FM at yung mga congressman sa House of Congress sa Amerika. At ito'y pinag-usapan talaga nila ang mga gintong ito. Kaya meron talagang ginto kasi pinag-usapan na hanggang US Congress. At kapag ang tao ay namamatay na or malapit nang mamatay, ay di ba ituturo niya na yung mga sikreto niya? Sasabihin niya na kasi mamatay na siya. Kaya bakit nga ba hanggang sa kamatayan ay binabanggit ni FM ang ginto kung walang ginto? Kaya siguro ay meron. Okay, so ang mga gintong ito kung maibalik man sa Pilipinas, ang kunti nito mas mabuti. At kung hindi man, atin na lang itong iisipin na napakagandang fairy tale na nangyari na ang Pilipinas pala ay napakaraming ginto noong unang panahon at hanggang sa ngayon. At ako'y magpaalam na mga katiats, maraming salamat sa inyong pag-subscribe at pagsubaybay at pagsuporta sa ating channel. Hanggang sa muli.
Kung kaduda-duda na magagawa lahat ito. Maliwanag sa akin, walang kakulangan sa galing ng Pilipino. Nakakatiyak pati ako na walang imposible sa ating mga pangarap para sa bayan. Nasa dugo natin ang yaman na magpabangon sa atin.